Morning, me old chicken dipper. How we doing? Welcome back. It's actually a lovely day today, but it's bitterly cold. Am I getting to look older by every video I put up? I think I am. I'm thinking aging me before your eyes. Yeah, I'm only 51. I know, you wouldn't have thought so, would you? Anyway, there's loads of stuff going on in Whitby. I've got some news about Wendy's for you. But the other little shocker that came up, and all the staff at Macy Browns have gone. So all our mates, all the lovely people that we used to go in and have a nice time with, and servers and get wine and all of that business, all gone. The whole lot of them gone. And I think now, we went in the other day, and it's same in Macy Brown. So if you go in, you sit at a table, they come and serve you drinks. I don't know, but I'm just warning you, I think they've actually applied a service charge. So you go in, they show you to a table, you sit down, you order some drinks, they give you a bill for your drinks and a service charge as well. So watch out for that. I don't know whether that's optional or you're obliged to pay. I don't know, and I'm not absolutely certain that's what's going on. But if anybody from Macy Browns is watching, let us know what's happening. Put a post in the comments. Always nice to hear from you. Inside, it hasn't changed at all. Nothing at all. It's just all the staff and everybody's gone, including the door staff. Gary, that was on the door, is gone as well. So whether we'll be going in as much, I don't know. It's up to Mrs. M, really, innit? But I doubt it. Anyway, what we're here for, I'm here to tell you about Wendy's. Yes, there is trouble afoot at Wendy's, for sure. Now, you probably see, if you're in Whitby, you probably see me. I'm always wondering about the place, keeping an eye on what's going on. Chieftain, Macy, you mentioned it. But I've been keeping a very close eye on Wendy's because, as you probably know, the previous incumbent was Papa's Fish and Chips, and they pulled out. And to be honest with you, if you can't make a go of it with fish and chips in Whitby, then you've got a problem, haven't you? You really have got a problem. The trouble is with Whitby and fish and chips, there is an awful lot of competition, and the fish and chips in Whitby are good, and if yours are not good, folk are not going to go in. Anyway, Papa's closed down, and the same people, I believe, turned it into a Wendy's. Yeah, turned it into a Wendy's, opened a Wendy's in the same building. So there's a building which is about, I'll take you around and show you in a minute, which is the bank. And then there was Shoe Zone at the side, which I think they shut that at the same time, and that was going to be refurbished, and that was going to be like a downstairs place for Wendy's, I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody from Wendy's is watching, please, I'm happy to be stand corrected, for sure. Anyway, so Shoe Zone closed down at the same time. Now, the problem with the building that Wendy's is in, I keep trying to say Papa's, Wendy's is in, it's on about 3 or 4 floors, and the lift's always broken down, and the downstairs toilets are broken down. So if you want to get upstairs and eat your burgers, then you've got to walk all the way up the stairs, and if you want to go up the loo, it's right on the top floor. Honestly, you get a nosebleed, it's that far up. So, yeah, and they had a big hoorah when they opened up, the balloons and people outside and giving away food tokens and all sorts of stuff. I tried really hard, but it hadn't really taken off. And I'd noticed it's supposed to open about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I noticed over the past few weeks it hadn't been opening at 7, and I thought, oh, that's a bit odd, isn't it? Maybe I got my timings wrong, I don't know. So I had to dig around, and all is not as it seems to be. So come on, let's have a walk on the front. Let's show you Wendy's, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on. Here we go. Right, here we go. So you can see where we are. Opposite the Angel Hotel. Few people about, not many tourists about, and that is the problem I think that Wendy's is struggling with. Because the tourists at this time of year, it drops off the face of the earth. You just don't get the number of tourists in town. So it'll quieten now. It'll be a little bit busier over the Christmas period, but not much. And the town really won't spring into action until about April, May next year. So it's going to be slow. And of course, Wendy's has got snarled up in all of that. So right, as I was telling you, they're not opening till now 10:30 on a morning. Not 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, 10:30. Here we are, coming to sight in a minute. There we are. There's Wendy's in all its glory. So you got 1, 2, 3, and then the top floors is where the toilets are. And the steps are as dangerous as a dangerous thing. So Wendy's, they don't open now until 10:30. They've stopped all breakfast items. They don't sell any more breakfast items at all. None. Taking them all off the menu. So even if you go in at 10:30, you fancy, one of the breakfast items, hard luck, you can't get it. All off the menu. And they've got rid of some staff. They've been laying staff off because they're just not getting people in. It's almost, there's one person, I can see one person in there now. I keep an eye on it and I keep going in and seeing what's occurring, seeing what's actually happening, see if anybody's in. And I promise you, most of the time I'm going, there's not a soul in there. They're not going to survive. It's just impossible. Oh, there's another person and a person coming out. So they've sold something today, which is good. Now this place at the side, I don't know what this man's doing in his car. He thinks I'm filming him, but this was Shoe Zone, and this closed at the same time as Papa's shut and Wendy's was opening up. And I think it was supposed to be they were going to move it into like a downstairs restaurant, tables and all of that in there, but that never happened because it just never got busy enough. They were in the process of doing it up, and then work stopped completely. So now we've just got this building. If you go in at the bottom, there's a kitchen. I'll show you the kitchen. It's really badly thought through, the whole thing. I'm going to show you the Christmas decoration. And you notice I said decoration. So that's a Christmas decoration on the window. That's the only one. And they've still got these electronic signs on. But it just doesn't sit with Whitby, does it? I mean, it's an old-fashioned seaside town. It's not a Blackpool or a Scarborough or any of that business. And the reason I put these up on the windows and right round the corner is because the kitchen's hidden behind there. So the kitchen's behind those windows. So they've had to put those signs up to hide it away. Although when I went in earlier, the kitchen didn't look like it were being used at all. It must be, because there must be warm beef burgers up somewhere, but I don't know where. So, yeah. Honestly, I don't wish him ill. I really don't. I think it was an ill-conceived idea for him to come in town. But as they're here now and employing people, I don't wish anybody any ill. I don't, I'm not crossing my fingers and saying, oh, I hope they close down and all that. It doesn't bother me. I don't use it. I don't use it at all. But I can't see it surviving. I just can't see it surviving. Now we've got December. It will get, as I say, it'll get a little bit busier, but then it'll fall off the face of the earth. January, February, March, into April. Nothing. There'll be nothing. There'll be nothing as far as tourists are concerned. So where do they go from here? What'll happen to this place here? The old Shoe Zone. You can see it inside. Can you see inside? It's just left. And that's not good either. It's another shop that could have stayed, should have stayed, but didn't stay. And you see, they start doing stuff in here and putting these things up at the windows, and they stripped it all out. And I think they just you can see up here, they started to do all the electrics on it. Can you see? And that didn't happen either. So, yeah. What's going to happen to Wendy's? Well, if you want my view, you're going to get it. I don't think they'll survive. I just can't see it. And it'll be a shame, because it'll be another building that's shut and boarded up, and we don't need it. We do not need it. Papa's ill-conceived. rubbish fish and chips, didn't work, had to shut it down. Thought that Wendy's were going to do it. Quality burgers since 1969. I do not think so. I've been in a couple of times. The only thing I thought were half decent, as you've probably seen from the reviews, were the chippies. Everything else were absolutely not to my taste, let's put it that way. So that's the update, mates. Anything else happens, I'll let you know. But for now, let's see what happens. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep well. Chin chin. Right, I'm outside the Christian Fellowship Church on Skinner Street. I've hidden a wristband, so let me show you where it is. Come on, let's get off. So, walking past the church up to Albert Place. You can see there's some parking down here. Silver Street car parking, Bellevue Terrace, Albert Place. Let's get down here. Here we go. Not far to go now. I'm sure you know where we are. Back at Bottoms here. This is Silver Street car park, right at the side of Silver Street Suites, which is part of the Discovery Cottages. It's a shame about this place, Bottoms. I think they've closed the bakery down in there, and they've closed the cafe upstairs as well. Sign of the times, isn't it? We lose a Bottoms and we gain a Wendy's. Here we are. So there's this little thing where there's a power box. See, here we are. And there it is. So if you want a wristband, it's tucked away there. People are staring at me, wondering what I'm up to. It's one of the yellow ones. I've got a bit of a surprise coming up for you as we get into December, but for now, if you want a wristband, Silver Street car park, and it's behind that electricity control panel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Have a great day. Chin chin.